Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out with heavyweight Guido Vianello out on the 5th of April against Richard Torres. I gotta say, Guido, myself and a number of journalists have been talking about this fight, very excited about the prospect of you taking on Richard Torres. When this fight was presented to you, what did you say initially?
Look, when after my last fight, after Magmudov fight, I felt really ready to fight a big name.
Hmm.
But look, I was losing a lot of time because I think that right now big name wants big name, Usyk, Dubois, other fighters. So now I need to show who I am to the people, to the world. So when Top Rank told me about Richard Torres fight, main event in Las Vegas, I said, yes, it's what we have to do.
Mhm.
It's what I have to do because I have to fight. I have to do rounds in the ring. I have to go in the ring and show who I am. I'm really happy. I'm really happy for this fight. Richard is a strong guy. We have two young guys, so it's a perfect fight. It's a very beautiful fight. So can't wait to go in the ring with him.
Did you show who you are against Makhmudov?
A little bit. I think that with Makhmudov was a warm up for me.
Hmm.
Was a warm up. I think that I start now. I start now to box it to show who I am.
Did you feel a sense of pride having beaten Makhmudov because of the past you had with him?
If I feel proud, what do you say?
Yeah, did you feel a sense of pride of getting the victory over Makhmudov?
I, f- I feel okay. I feel okay because I work very hard every day.
Hmm.
If I don't fighting, I'm in the camp with the top heavyweights. I was in the camp with Parker
Yep.
when Top Rank told me about Richard Torres. I was waiting, but I was in the camp with Parker. I work on my strength condition. I work on my body. I work on my mind every day to make stronger mind. So um, when I go to the fight, I do just what I have to do. So when I got the win with Makhmudov, it was a very easy fight with Makhmudov for me because strong training camp make a easy fight. When I won, I just thought, okay, I won the next. So I'm very in balance, not too much excited, not balance every day.
What's the difference between Makhmudov and Richard Torres?
They are both aggressive, but Richard is southpaw, Richard is smaller, and is faster. Yeah. So I got two Olympians, Italian heavyweights, two southpaw guys from Italy, two Olympics, and I sparred with them, sorry. And I did a lot of rounds with these two guys, and they were very fast. They were faster than Richard, so I work on him. Southpaw guys, fast, a lot of rounds. So yeah, the kind was different from Mahmoud over from Richard because I like to work in the perfect way, like I do all the time.
Have you sparred Richard before?
No, never sparring.
What's your sense of how powerful he is?
His power, our sense his power. You mean?
Yeah. What do you think? Do you think he's strong?
Ah, No, I think I'm strong.
Hmm.
So I don't worry about him. I don't think about other people.
Mhm.
So I think just about me. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing in the gym, what I'm doing every day. So I don't care about his power. I really don't care. I don't know.
You said you got the talk about the fight where you were sparring with Joe Parker. What was that experience like in the camp with Joe?
I know Joe from 4 years because we live together because we had the same coach, Kevin Barry, a lot of years ago.
Okay.
So I sparred with Joe a lot of time, but it was like 3 years that I didn't see Joe. And I really like work with Joe because he has a great team, he has a good coach, and he is a fast heavyweight. He's a very fast heavyweight, good movements, good skill. So I want to see Usyk Parker because I think that will be a great fight. Yeah.
Did Joe say anything about your fight with Torres?
Yeah, I was there when Top Rank told me about this, and I accepted. So I told to Joe, hey, Joe, yeah, I was happy. He told me, hey, wow, yeah, let's go. So let's do it. Yeah.
Richard Torres is very unique in his look and his style. What do you think about his style? Not his boxing style, but the way he presents himself.
We are very similar. We are two quiet guys.
Mm.
We don't talk too much. We don't do trash talking, no. We are very similar. For this, I respect him. I respect him, and I like this fight against him. So, yeah, I like good people. I like good boxer. I know that Richard is a graduate, no, in the university. So I study a lot too. So this is the beautiful of the boxing world, no. I don't want to see just trash talking, but it's beautiful to see beautiful people, beautiful words, no, beautiful mindset. So good for Richard.
You get the win against Richard as you plan to next week. What do you want after that? What's your goal?
I don't think nothing after April 5, but if you ask to me, yeah, after Richard, I really want a big name because I feel really ready. Is 8 years that I'm working here in America.
Mm.
I want a big name. I don't know who, so let's do Richard, and the day after Richard, we'll think about that.
What about the rematch with Ajagba?
I don't think the people want to see the rematch. I want to do what the people want
Mm.
because we make a show. I want to do a show for the people. I think nobody care about the rematch between me and Mabdo because all fight was in the one way, my way, no.
Hmm.
So I don't think that it will happen. It will not happen. No?
I want to ask you about the heavyweight division. First of all, in that camp with Joe Parker, I believe was Fraser Clark as well.
Yeah,
What do you think about Fraser and his route to the top as well?
yeah, we are really friends. With Fraser, I fought 3 times in the amateur career. We are very good friends. Clark Fraser is a good guy. He's a brilliant boxer. He has a very good skill.
Hmm.
He can beat you with the whole the punches, uppercut, jab, right. Yeah, I'm really sad for his last fight with versus Fabio. Uh, by his training, he will come back in the ring soon. Yeah, he's a good heavyweight. He's a good heavyweight. Yeah.
You said about wanting to see Joe Parker take on Oleksandr Usyk. What problems do you feel Joe Parker can cause to Usyk, who looks just obviously he was crowned undisputed champion, but a brilliant, brilliant heavyweight.
Yeah, Usyk is very smart, and I think they Usyk work very well. Usyk work very good in the gym, so he make a different tactic for every opponent. So this is the difficult thing that Parker will be in front of him a smart boxer. It's fast, southpaw, a smart boxer. But it's the top level of heavyweight, so it's what we have to do. It's normal.
Would Joe Parker have beaten Daniel Dubois if that fight happened?
In which way Joe Parker will beat Dubois?
Yeah, so they were scheduled to fight, weren't they? But Dubois pulled out.
Uh,
Would Joe Parker
yeah,
have beaten him?
I think yeah. I spar with both. Yeah, Dubois is very strong. Dubois is very dangerous. But I think that Parker in the fight is amazing. In the fight is much better than in the sparring session. And the sparring session is very good. It's very strong. So yeah, I was with Parker for that fight. I thought that Parker could win. Yeah.
Hmm. I wanted to ask you as well. There's been some news, and well, Jake Paul has said that he wants to take on Anthony Joshua, and it seems like that fight might happen in 2026. You ready for that one? You want to see that fight?
I really don't want to see this fight. I don't care about this fight. I think if Joshua need money, it's a good way to make money.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't care about this fight. No.
What if that fight does happen? Like, I mean, Anthony Joshua, of course, he had that fight with Daniel Dubois. He's talked about the want to take on Tyson Fury. I mean,
Yeah,
do you get that? Like, it would make a lot of business sense, a lot of money.
I would love to watch Fury Joshua. Yeah,
Hmm.
in England for the England people for all the war. It's a great fight. Yeah, I think that they have to make it, but Fury is retired, so I don't know.
We had an unfortunate passing of a great heavyweight icon in the form of George Foreman. Was George someone that you watched a lot of video of when you were young and still now as to take a little bit of his
Uh,
style?
yeah, I watched Foreman, of course. I really respect him. He was one of the best heavyweight ever, but was a different period. Yeah, different period from me, and he was very different from boxing skill from me. So I didn't study him because I didn't need to watch his skill
Mm.
because I watch what they need, what they need to do.
Mhm.
So like Lennox Lewis, yeah, I study a lot Lennox Lewis because I like his skill, his technique. So I really didn't care about his boxing, yeah, his boxing technique, but he was the best. So much respect for him.
Mhm. Coming back to your fight against Richard Torres, look, if there was one thing that you felt would be the deciding factor in this fight for yourself, what would it be? What would you say is the one thing that's going to get you the victory over him?
You know, right now I have strong mind, strong punches, strong legs, fast. I have everything, so I can fight with all these things on my way. But first, the strong mind. So put in the ring just myself first. He will be the second. And start. Start every day is the first round for me. First round, first second round, first third round. So every round can happen everything. Every round can be a knockout round. So just this follow my heart, follow my way with all these things that I have.
Is for a heavyweight like yourself the best way to put yourself in the mouths of people to talk about you versus someone else? It's the best way to do that by getting a knockout over Richard Torres.
Of course, knockout this guy will be a great performance for me. I don't think about knockout
Hmm.
because when you think on it, when you think on knockout, will be can be very difficult to do it. So just don't think and just do it. With Magmudov, I wasn't think about nothing. Just do my boxing and love what I was doing. So let's see what's happened.
Guido, I'll leave the final word with yourself. Actually, sorry, before that, before I do that, Guido, just I've remembered. It seems like Daniel Dubois will be taking on Oleksandr Usyk for the second time. Do you think Dubois can do anything to change the defeat to a victory?
I think the Usyk will be a lot of changes before the first fight. I trust more in Fury mindset. Sorry, in Usyk. I trust more in Usyk mindset and Usyk possibility to change, yeah, than Dubois.
Final word.
But
Oh, go on.
yeah,
You go.
yeah.
Yeah, final word to yourself then. This exciting fight with Richard Torres, a message to the people, a message to your rivals who'll be tuning in, of course, and maybe even a message to Richard too. What would you like to say?
Look, Richard, let's do a great fight. The people need to see two young guys on the ring and yeah, follow this fight because this is what we need. This is what we need in the war. So looks like Rock, one Italian heavyweights versus an American guy. So this is the life.
Looking forward to this fight very much. Thank you for speaking to Seconds
Thank
Out,
you.
and we'll catch you very
Thank
soon.
you very much.